friends, welcome to Storytime today. If this is your first time coming to our virtual Storytime, my name's Miss Carla, and we're so glad you're here with us. Before we read our story every day, we sing our Storytime song. Are you guys ready? Awesome. All right. We clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we clap and say hello. We stomp and say hello, we stomp and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we stomp and say hello. We wave and say hello, we wave and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we wave and say hello. Hello, friends. All right, we're reading a really fun book today. This is called Hello, My Name is Octicorn, and it is created and written by Kevin Diller and Justin Lowe. So they are the authors and the illustrators. The author is the person who writes the words. The illustrator is the person who makes the art in a book. All right, so this is Hello, My Name is Octicorn. Hi everyone, I'm Octi. What? Haven't you ever seen an octicorn before? We're half octopus, half unicorn. So, okay, maybe we're kind of rare. This is a little family tree. Here's Mom, here's Dad and Mom, and here's Octi. Not like the unicorn side of the family, which you see everywhere. Personally, I don't get why people like unicorns so much. I mean, even just the name, unicorn. Shouldn't it be unicorn? Where did the corn come in? Plus, if you ask me, unicorns are a little full of themselves. But back to me. People always ask how I came to be an octicorn and how my parents met. I think it was a costume party? Or maybe a personal ad. Unicorn seeks octopus for fun, friendship, and possible strange-looking offspring. As far as I know, I'm the only octicorn there is, which sometimes makes it hard to fit in. On land, or at sea. And when you don't fit in, you don't get invited to a lot of parties. Which is too bad, because octicorns are lots of fun at parties. For one thing, we can juggle like nobody's business. For another, we're quite good at certain games, like ring toss. And if it happens to be a pool party, octicorns are great at water sports, even if there is the occasional beach ball incident. Or if you're not having a pool party, here's why you should still think about having an octicorn for a friend. Octicorns are good at lots of sports. We're also terrific dancers. Octicorns are excellent swimmers, but what I really want is a jet ski. Octicorns love s'mores. And recess too, even if it can get a little tricky sometimes. Our favorite color is blue, like sky blue, or sea blue, or cotton candy blue. Sometimes octicorns feel blue too. But octicorns are extra good at hugging, which usually makes everything better. Octicorn hug, anyone? And if you're wondering what to serve an octicorn for lunch, we love plankton, fresh clover, and also cupcakes, because who doesn't like cupcakes? I know I look different than everyone else, but that's okay, because in the end, we all want the same things. Cupcakes, friends, and a jet ski. So, will you be my friend Would you be friends with Octicorn? I say yes. Check yes. Awaiting your reply. Love, Octi. That's the end. That is the story of Octi the Octicorn. And I love this book because it talks about being different and sometimes feeling different. And it's hard when everyone gets invited to a party and maybe we don't. But it's important to remember, even if someone at our school or someone we know maybe looks different than us, they still would be an awesome friend. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming to Storytime today. Don't forget to come into the library now. We're open for you guys to browse, check out books. We would love to see you. All right, are you ready for your goodbye song? Awesome. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Story time is done today. We have had a lot of fun. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Bye, friends. See you next time.